Hi everyone, up here today in a chilly Mount Brown morning just to have a chat about rates. I think there's a lack of understanding sometimes of how rates are actually formed, and I just want to share that with you so it just helps your understanding. So the Valuer General through Landgate actually sets rates for us. So we start with, there's two different types, GRV, which is gross rental value, and that's largely on our town site, and housing. So you can imagine it's basically the gross rental value is what you would expect to receive in rent, and they do an adjustment based on that, and that would be everything. They would look at from how many bedrooms you might have, what size the land is, whether you've got carports, all of those sorts of things, and then they tell us what they think that property is worth. The other one is UV, which is unimproved value. That's often vacant land within town sites and includes any improvements made on that land and drainage, etc. We also have unimproved value also in our agricultural areas. So sometimes that land is bush and it's assessed on that, but it's also assessed on the cleared area for agricultural land and improvements such as fences, etc. So Landgate actually will go out and they'll look at properties sold in the past year and they'll make some adjustments based on that. So in the past couple of years, the agricultural land and UV has been valued at over 20% increases because we've been just doing super well out here. This year we've had an understanding that overall the average is around 10%, so the adjustment will be slightly lower in that space. So on top of the rates provided by Landgate, we also need to look at our wider budget, and we are doing our budget right now. So we look at all the things that we need to provide for you this year, and we actually apply what's called a rate in the dollar to either the GRV or the UV, and we look at what's the yield that we need to actually achieve all those budget items that we've set out. And that slight adjustment up or sometimes down, as we've done the last few years in the UV area, is what just helps us to meet our budget requirements. There's a little bit of an misunderstanding with our rates. Some people think it's a fee for service. It's not. Local government have to provide mandatory servicing, and it's that amount that actually helps us provide services to everyone who might want to use them. So this is part of a two-part series. We're going to do a second one, just talking about all the different things that you'll be getting for your rates this year.